Hello, sir. My name is Rohit Namdev Datonde, branch IT. Roll number 10. My topic is Kaziranga National Park. Kaziranga National Park is a national park in Golghat and Nagaon district in the state of Assam, India. The location and climate of the Kaziranga National Park. The location of Kaziranga National Park is stuck in the Golghat district of Assam. The park lies along the main highway between Golghat and Guwahati. Hamlet of the Boghat lies east 23 km means the 14 miles from the Kaziranga. The park is flanked by Bodo Hills to the west. Climate of Kaziranga National Park. Its summer months have moderate 35 to 90 degree Fahrenheit, while winter nights are chilly, means the very high low temperature is there. Minimum of there is a 7 degree Celsius, 45 Fahrenheit. Very heavy monsoon rainfall in summer is 2300 millimeter per 90 inch. When to go Kaziranga National Park? The favorable time for the traveler is the November to March, closed during monsoon season, mid-April to mid-October. Getting to Kaziranga National Park, daily flights Guwahati obtained with the Drive Kaziranga make good options. Flights, train, railways and buses. Next is a topography of the Kaziranga National Park. The park is a 40 km long by 13 km wide. It lies in the floodplain of the Brahmaputra River, sloping very gradually from east to west against the backdrop of the foothill and snow-covered peak of the eastern Himalayas. The riverine habitat consists primarily and dense tall grassland, intersected by open forest, interconnecting stream and numerous small flood from lakes or bill which cover some 5% of its area. The whole park is occasionally flooded for 5 to 10 days and three-quarter of the western Baguri area is annually submerged. The soil are alluvial. The wetlands are described by Scott. Next is the culture, heritage, trips and visitors. Mikri Timsum live in the neighboring Karvin and Locks hills to the south. There are no villages inside the national park but is a densely bordered on three sides by human settlements and tea plantation. There are 30 villages within 10 km radius of the park. Some population is a 22,300 people in by the 1983 to 1994. This is a Kaziranga National Park picture. This is a Gotanga, Kudari, Hatkuli, Kohra, Kaziranga, Mithoni, Bokhahat. Their all parts are covered in the national park. Next, geographical information of Kaziranga National Park. They allies the latitude at 26 degree and 36 dash of 26 degree 45 dash of north. Area is covered in the national park is a 430 square kilometer. Next is a sixth edition. Parnar RF is a stretch of Brahmaputra River on the north is a 376.50 square kilometer. Next is the history of Kaziranga National Park. On the January 28, 1913, the area of reserve forest was expanded and Kaziranga was declared a game sanctuary on November 10, 1938. The then the conservator of forest A.J.W. Milroy stopped the poaching and the opening of Kaziranga to tourists. However, in 1950, the name was changed to Wildlife Sanctuary as the World Game connected animals for hunting. Kaziranga National Park in Assam, India is the best known as the home of the Indian rhinoceros. Declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1985. Spread over an area of 430 square kilometers, the park is bounded by the mighty Brahmaputra on the north and Vedrant Hills of Kirby Analog on the south. The park has no boundary wall and a rough oval shape. Its south side boundary follows for the most part of Mori DeFallows River is close and to National Highway number 37, the main arterial highway in Assam. Kaziranga National Park of the World Natural Heritage Site. Five such sites area in India. Out of these five, two such sites are in Assam. They are Kaziranga National Park and the Manas Tiger Project for the protection of the tiger. The world's largest population of the horned rhinoceros, 70%, wild buffalo, 50%, and swamp deer, 65%, are in the Kaziranga National Park. It is the very most important information of this Kaziranga National Park. There were 11 so 964 Indian one-horned rhinoceros and 1034 Asiatic wild buffaloes in the park in 1993. The figure of the rhino is in 1999 was of 1200. The number of the elephant was 982 and tiger is 804 in 1997. There were the 526 swamp deer in 1993. This some pictures of rhinoceros, buffaloes. Then vegetation or type. There are four types of vegetation: tropical wet evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, grassland, swamp area built. In the swamp area, tall grasses are 41% in, short grasses 11%, open jungle is 29%, the river and water bodies is 8% and sand is 6% and swamps are 4%. These some pictures of flowers are in the Kaziranga National Parks. We can see the rhino bearing areas of Assam. This yellow shaded area is a rhino being areas of the Assam. The elephants, some pictures of this Kaziranga National Park animals. The route of the rhinoceros is as a follow. Another Another life in the Kaziranga National Park is a prolific bird life. Kaziranga National Park protect as many as 325 avian species, often the solitude of the forest, in the interrupted by the musical notes of the hill mnya in the distant valley and hills. Resident birds include Bengal floricon and the adjacent stock, while the other prominent species are the finishing testing eagle, sultan, tit, kohlrabi brush chat, white-capped redstart, yellow and paired Wilton Indian locust tree, red-breasted parakeet spotted in the national park. Teal-bar-headed goose and migrant comb duck also found. Haven of herbivorous is the Kaziranga National Park. Kaziranga is a vast wildlife refuge and sustains large number of the herbivorous open species in the Asiatic wild buffalo or water buffalo. The latter species is a quite temperature and often charges unproved. There are some sambar chital. These are their photo. Finally, nearly 50 Bengal tiger are reasonable population of leopard panther survive in Kaziranga jungles. Visitors who are patient are sure to have chance to see the tiger in the forest. The types of rhino are follows: white rhino, black rhino, Indian rhino, Javan rhino, and the Sumatran rhino. This is a black rhino. This is a Indian rhino, Javan rhino, Sumatran rhino. Birds and aquatic lives in the national park. The Kaziranga National Park has one more than 483 species of the birds. 18 of them are the globally threatened species because of the varied habit types and park comprise of as follows strict protection according to them. Bird is a very special Kaziranga. The eastern range is a very spotted special faculties white eye, crochet, smart-billed pecilian. The nearby the Pangbahari Reserve Forest is a good to primitive. The hololock gibbon and the chap langur, and also woodland birds such as the yellow-vented warbler and nexus. Other species are at park is apart the being of home of one rhino horn. Kaziranga is also natural habitat of wildlife buffaloes, Asiatic elephants, Indian bison, wildlife boars, eastern swamp deer, leopards, tiger, hollow gibbons, cap langur, rock python, mountain lizard. Such type of another names are there. These some pictures of them: lion, leopards, elephants. Thank you, sir.